Greetings. My name is Jennifer Ortega, and today I will discuss the connection between brain structures, memory, and communication. By exploring the neural systems that underlie memory, formation, and communication, we can gain a deeper understanding of how our brains allow us to learn, adapt, and connect with the world. Memory is a dynamic process involving both cortical and subcortical regions, while communication is a highly coordinated process mediated by specialized language centers. Let's begin with memory. Memory is not a singular process, but rather a set of systems working together to encode, store, and retrieve information. Carlson and Burkitt explain that declarative memory, or explicit memory, involves the hippocampus and surrounding medial temporal lobe structures. These regions are critical for consolidating short-term memories into long-term storage. Emotional memory, on the other hand, is mediated by the amygdala, which interacts with the hippocampus to strengthen memories tied to strong emotions. Interestingly, semantic and episodic memory, two types of declarative memory, overlap in the neural system that support them. Raha and McIntosh conducted a study using neuroimaging techniques and found that semantic memory, memory for general facts, and episodic memory, memories for personal experience, share activity in the prefrontal cortex, the parietal cortex, and medial temporal regions. However, episodic memory also uniquely activates the hippocampus and adjacent regions due to its reliance on context and spatial details. This research highlights the interconnected nature of the brain network during memory retrieval and demonstrates how various structures interact to produce distinct memory types. Is memory cortical, sensory, or subcortical? To address this question, is memory cortical, sensory, or subcortical? The answer is that memory involves all three levels. The medial temporal lobe and hippocampus subcortical structure are vital for memory consolidation, while the cortex, particularly the frontal and parietal lobe, supports higher level memory retrieval processes. Sensory input, such as visual and auditorial information, is crucial for memory encoding because it provides the foundation for what is stored later to retrieve. Environmental influences play a key role in memory development and learning processes. Carlson and Burkitt describe how enriched environments enhance neuroplasticity, increasing synaptic density and improving memory performance. This is supported by studies on rats raised in enriched environments where thicker cortices and superior memory functions were observed compared to rats raised in isolation. This research shows that memory is not just a product of biology, but also shaped by our environment. Now, let's move on to communication, which is mediated on a neurological level by specific brain regions. The two primary areas involved are Broca's area, responsible for speech production, and Wernicke's area, which handles language comprehension. Broca's area, located in the frontal lobe, works closely with motor areas to control the physical processes of speech, such as tongue and mouth movement. Damage to this region leads to Broca's aphasia, where speech production becomes impaired, although comprehension remains intact. Controversially, Wernicke's area, located in the temporal lobe, enables us to understand spoken and written language. Damage to this region results in Wernicke's aphasia, where individuals produce fluent but often nonsensical speech. The two regions communicate via the recruit fasciculus, a bundle of nerve fibers that connect Broca's and Wernicke's areas. On a broader level, communication relies on the integration of sensory and cortical processes. For example, when we hear someone speak, auditory input is processed in the primary auditory cortex before being relayed to the Wernicke's area for comprehension. Once understood, the information travels to Broca's area, which formulates a response and engaged motor system to produce speech. This highly coordinated system demonstrates how neural networks enable communication by integrating sensory input with cortical and subcortical processes. In conclusion, memory and communication are complex processes that depend on the interaction between multiple brain regions. Memory formation involves subcortical structures like the hippocampus, as well as cortical regions that support retrieval and higher order processing. Research by Raha and McIntosh further reveals the overlap in brain networks supporting semantic and episodic memory, showing how interconnected our neural systems truly are. Environmental factors, such as enriched learning experiences, enhance neuroplasticity, shaping our ability to learn and remember. Similarly, communication is mediated through specialized areas like Broca's and Wernicke's regions, which integrate sensory input with motor processes to enable language production and comprehension. By understanding these processes, we gain greater insight into the incredible capability of the human brain and its role in shaping our experiences and relationships. Thank you for your attention today.